In an earlier video on self-validation, I explained why self-validation is important. Self-validation is the fuel that empowers us to feel smart. It's the fuel that empowers us to take leveraged actions, and therefore, self-validation is the fuel that empowers us to create the most amazing outcomes. As we observe the amazing outcomes that we create, that further validates our intelligence and ability. As such, we find it easier to believe that we belong wherever it is that we want to be, and we find it easier to believe that we are appreciated by the people that we love and admire. As the people around us observe our amazing outcomes, they too will validate that we belong and that we are valued. When we notice this appreciation coming from the people around us, again, it is easier to believe that we belong and that we are appreciated. The validation that we all need is to know that we belong, to know that we're loved, and to know that we are held in high regard. Having this validation energizes us to be productive and collaborative. And our productive and collaborative nature draws validation from other people. When other people validate us, it is admittedly easier for us to validate ourselves. But we cannot afford to wait for others to validate us, because they will not validate us until we have created outcomes that they believe are valuable. Meanwhile, we will not have the energy to create those meaningful outcomes until we have been validated. So you know yourself, you know what you've been through, you know what you've learned in life, you know what you care about, and you know what outcomes you want to create. That's enough for you to just validate yourself. There are numerous ways to self-validate, and I discussed them in that earlier video. For this video, I want to focus on the most powerful form of self-validation, which is to feel fun as often as you can. In every moment that you feel fun, you're fully self-validating. You can demonstrate this for yourself. The next time you're just in a great mood and really enjoying life, pay attention to your self-confidence and your belief in your ability to go anywhere and to do anything. Feeling fun is the most powerful form of self-validation. You'll notice I'm suggesting that you feel fun as opposed to having fun. Having fun may imply that you need to engage in a specific activity in order to experience feelings of fun. If you have the freedom to engage in that activity all the time, then there's no problem. Many of us, however, either we have responsibilities that take us away from the so-called fun activities, or sometimes we have the freedom, but we do not feel like we have access to those fun activities. During these times, if you're reliant upon a specific activity to make you feel the sensation of fun, you will be out of luck. And the good news is it's really not the activity that makes you feel those feelings of fun. It's your appreciation of that activity. It's you telling and believing a repetitive story about how a particular activity is so wonderful. Your belief in that story and your resulting appreciation of the activity, that's what causes you to feel those feelings of fun. You can appreciate any activity, meaning when you feel stuck fulfilling some responsibility or when you do not have access to those activities that you already believe are fun, because you can appreciate any activity, you can appreciate where you are right now and what you're doing right now. That will cause you to feel fun right now. So if you're not used to doing this, you'll have to practice this for some time before you really feel what I'm talking about. Your first priority as soon as you wake up each day is just to focus your attention on everything that you believe is going well. What kind of progress have you been making in life? What are the little things that have been going well? What are the bigger things that you've been progressing toward? What's good about the environment that you woke up in? Who are the people that you love and care about? What do you love about them anyway? What do you love about yourself? What is your personal mission for the day? What do you care about accomplishing today? Which of your strengths will you utilize as you move through the day? Thinking like this puts you in an uplifted mood. When I speak of feeling fun, I just mean that you feel uplifted, you feel energized, you feel intentional, and you feel like someone who knows that they're going to be successful today. Most importantly, though, you feel loved, and you feel relevant, and you feel desired. You can know this before anyone shows their attraction and love towards you. That is self-validation, and it happens automatically because you feel like someone who is energized and fun. Those feelings come from your attention to your strengths, and they come from your appreciation of what is going well for you right now. When you feel like this, you know that you have everything that you really want. When you feel like this, you're energized to be productive and collaborative. Finally, when you feel like this, you can see the numerous solutions for every challenge that you face. Feeling fun, meaning feeling energized and uplifted as often as you can, that is powerful. Set your attention on all that is going well for you, and you'll feel the most validated that you have ever felt. Sending good vibes.